Welcome back to Sunrise Daily, our concluding moments with Honorable Jibrin. We're talking about the immunity clause. They were arguing about it on the floor of the House. Well, Honorable, so while the minority leader did say it's meant to correct mischief in terms of what is going on, you clearly disagree with that. And you say that, look, you don't see how immunity clause or that amendment will solve any challenge out. So would you then support the removal of immunity clause from all those who will currently enjoy it?
We've lost that.
Yeah, but
we hope we'll get him back, because now we're getting to see parties from the same political parties are all taking sides on this particular matter. Don't forget, yesterday...
I think we...
he's back.
Yeah, I think we'll have Honorable Jibrin back. Honorable Jibrin, are you there? Oh dear.
Well, you know, sometimes...
Nothing seems to be happening.
Yeah, I think it's something that perhaps he's maybe where he is at the moment. But as I said, the interesting thing is that people of the same political party, for instance the APC, are divided on this matter, and now you see what is making the news even from the National Assembly, I mean from the Senate down to the House of Representatives. This is something that will be a talking point for the days to come. But for some others, they still think that what Honorable Leo Ogo did say could make some sense, and some others still also think that what Honorable Jibrin is saying it also makes sense. But what Nigerians would love to see is a healthy debate and voting to the extent that the people will also have a say in all of this. Maybe a public hearing to see if this is what the people want.
Honorable Jibrin, I was asking that since you don't support the immunity clause for legislatures, would you support removal of immunity clause to all executive members who currently enjoy it?
Well, personally, I believe that only the president and the vice president should enjoy immunity. Even state governors should also be stripped of their immunity. Every situation has to be dealt with separately. I don't want to also delve into the executive arm of government, but I've just shared my perspective with you. I want to just concentrate on the legislature, an institution that I belong to, and I understand very well, and I'm convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that it is not in the interest of this country to grant immunity to principal and presiding officers.
You know, we were wondering if there's going to be a public hearing on this matter.
Of course, it's been pushed to the next layer, and of course I know that the Constitutional Amendment Committee will pick that up, and at some point it will come up to the public for discussion. But I also believe that there are certain issues that it's embarrassing to the Parliament to even put it, to take it to the level of even asking for public opinion. Implicitly, we should know that it is wrong, the timing is wrong, the motive is wrong, and of course, there's no how we are going to win with this.
It is expected that you and so many of your colleagues are always in touch with their constituents. What's the feeling of your own constituents in this matter?
I've received so many calls. Of course, these are issues that have even been discussed before. They were all raised, because if you are very much in touch with your constituents, a lot of issues that have not even been raised at the level of National Assembly would have been discussed. And so, of course, I know the position about this, that they do not want us to have immunity. They will never support it. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of Nigerians, members of our constituents, will never support this issue for members of the National Assembly, because they have so many questions on the National Assembly that are yet to be answered. And I don't think we've done sufficiently well to earn the trust and confidence of Nigerians to be able to appreciate even when you try to make a point that principal and presiding officers of the National Assembly should have immunity.
But Honorable, does immunity clause prevent you from changing leadership either in the House or Senate whenever you want?
Of course, one of the key issues in the country at the moment, it's issue of corruption, criminal investigation, etc., etc. And when somebody has an issue that can be raised, and you have an immunity, you can only be investigated, and you cannot be removed. That's the point. And just for you to know, of course, an idea is also being molded in such a way that the principal, of course, or presiding officers of the National Assembly, the process of removing them should be the same with that of the state governors. I'm sure that issue is also going to come up to public play. So I do not think that all these issues at the moment should be what we should invest our energy in. The National Assembly should invest in energy, in capacity building, open up our activities, clean up the system, raise up our productivity, introduce the electronic parliamentary system in such a way that anybody can sit in his house, pick his phone, log into our portal, see motions, see bills, see those who attended a sitting, those who do not attend sittings, track motions, ensure that motions are followed from when they are passed to when they are returned, reports are returned. So these are the kind of things that we should concentrate. There are lot of gaps that are not yet filled. So those gaps need to be filled before we come and start talking about the issue of immunity.
All right.
This is my own idea. This is how
right. What if Nigerians say, look, while this amendment is going on, if they are of the opinion that we want you to expunge the immunity clause completely from the Constitution so that all public officials will feel at least that much closer to the people?
Are you going to conduct a referendum?
No, the amendment of the Constitution is going on in the National Assembly. If the people say, no, this is what we want, wouldn't you do it?
Now that it's gone to the second layer, which is what I have said to you, that our attempt is to ensure that it does not go beyond this level. Now that it's been pushed to that level, we'll allow the process to go through. But I'm convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that Nigerians will not support it. They don't support it, and they will not support it.
No. Well, what I said was, if they wanted you, while you are amending the Constitution, to completely expunge all of those immunity clauses from the Constitution, even the present one.
Well, I need you also. You mean generally the Constitution?
Generally in the Constitution, even the ones that exist. If Nigerians say we don't want anybody to enjoy it.
Oh, anybody to enjoy immunity?
Yes.
Including the president?
Yes.
So be it. That's fine. I'm sorry I didn't understand your question. So of course, so be it. And that makes it fine. That's it.
All right, Honorable Abdulmumin Jibrin, Chairman, House Committee on Finance. Thank you for talking to us today.
On appropriation, I don't.
I beg your pardon. You know, when I think about appropriation and finance, they almost sound like. Well, thank you for talking to us this morning.
I would take that as a compliment.
All right, then.